Keeping up with the motto, let learning be a joy and teaching be a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students. Hello students, I am Kriti Chauhan from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. This video is for class 6th. Till now we have understood about the options and groups on the tab which lies on the ribbon. Today we are going to understand about how to insert or add new slide in the presentation. In this video we are going to learn about some brief introduction about adding a new slide. Second, to add a slide based on the default slide layout. To add a slide based on any slide layout. Fourth, we will see the practical demo to insert a new slide. Let us start with the first topic, that is introduction to add a new slide. When we create a presentation from design template, the only slide that is immediately available in the title slide. It is up to you to add more slides for the content that you want the presentation to include. You can create slides based on the slide templates that are designed to hold specific types of content, or you can copy existing slides from the other presentation. Here is the image of Home tab, and the circle part is the option from where we can add new slide. There are two ways to insert slide based on necessity. First, based on default slide layout, and second, based on any slide layout. Now let us learn the first way to insert the new slide, that is to add a slide based on the default slide. Here are the steps for the following. First, select the slide after which you want to add the new slide. Click the Home tab. Third, click the new slide option in the slide group. You can see the arrow indicating the option here. Do not click the drop down arrow near the new slide option. The shortcut key to add a new slide is Ctrl+M. That is, we have to press Ctrl key and M key together. The second way to add a new slide is to add a slide based on any slide layout. Let us see the steps. First, select the slide after which you want to add the new slide. Second, click on Home tab. Third, in the slide group, click the new slide arrow to display the new slide gallery and menu. This menu represents the thumbnail option of the layout of the slide. From the open gallery, click a slide layout thumbnail to add a slide based on that slide layout. We will understand both the process more better in the practical demo. Till now, we have understood about adding a new slide in a theoretical way. Let us start with the practical approach. Now, the first thing we should know that we are going to insert the slide, and there are two ways. We have two ways the slides are need to be added. First, when we want to add any default slide layout, and second, when we want to add any slide layout. Means we want, if we two ways. In first way, what happens when I select my this slide number 1, this, let us name, give that this is the content holder. In the content holder I am writing the title. Now in this slide, when I want to add a new slide, and if I click on just a button here, no arrows I will click, just a button, a default slide is added. This is my slide number 2. This is called the adding slide based on default slide. Now another way to add a default slide layout is just click the slide after which you want to add. So suppose I want to add after slide number 1, title slide, I will just click on that, right click on that slide, and I will select new slide option. The new slide option is also, it also adds a default slide layout. Now this is my new slide number 2. Now the third way to add a default slide layout is just click on the slide after which you want to add. I want to add a new slide after slide number 3. So I will select slide number 3 here. This is my slide number 3, and I will press Control, and I will keep pressing Control. Along with that, I will press my M key. That is, I am going to press my Control plus M key. This shortcut key will help me to add a default slide on the presentation. Now these are the 3 ways to add a slide which has a default slide layout. Now the another way to add a slide is by adding a slide with any slide layout. Means I can add a slide with different kind of layouts. Now how to add a slide with a different layout is just to click a slide after which you want to add. Suppose I want to add after 3, slide number 3, so I'll click on slide number 3. After clicking on slide number 3, I'm going to click on this arrow, black arrow. Now once I click this, a gallery will open. This gallery has many layouts. Can you see? Now any one of the layout I can select. Suppose I will select the layout title, or I say comparison. Now can you see, this is any layout based on any layout. That means I can add different layout. Now let's add any other layout. Select the slide number 3, and I am going to add another layout. Let it be picture and caption. So can you see here? Now this is the area where you can add the content like smart art, charts, text, pictures, shapes, audios, videos, etc. Now this is, now if suppose by mistake or you do not like the layout of the slide, you can change the layout without deleting it. Just click on this layout button. This layout button will add the another layout for your slide. So I want to add this section header. So the layout of my slide number 4 has been changed. So the 2 ways you can add the slide is by based on default slide, and second, any based on any slide layout. These 2 ways you have learned theoretically. Now the additional we can learn is how to duplicate the slide. Now just click. Suppose I want to copy this slide number 2. I want the duplicate of the slide number 2, same content, same topic. So what will I do is, I'll just click on slide number 2, right click it, and click on the duplicate slide. You will see the another content has been created on third position. Now this is the duplicate slide. Now the other way to duplicate the slide is just click on the slide number 4 and press Ctrl D. This is the shortcut way to create a Ctrl D is nothing but a shortcut key to create duplicate file slide to create slide. Now I have created so many files and slides, and suppose I do not want any one of the slides. So what can I do is I will just click on the unnecessary slide. This is my unnecessary slide, so I will click and right click over it, and I will click on the delete slide. Now this is the way to delete, one of the way to delete your slide. The second is just click over here and press the delete key. The slide is deleted. And suppose you want to delete more than one slide, what can we do is just select the slide which you want to delete. I want to delete slide number 2 and I want to delete slide number 4. So what you can do is click on slide number 2, press Ctrl click button and then click on slide number 4 and then right click over slide number 4 and click the option delete, or you can press the delete key on the keyboard. Both the ways you can delete your slides. Now you want to arrange the slide. You by mistake the slides are being they are not arranged properly. So what you can do is you can change the sequence, but just click on the slide which you want to arrange, click over it, press the mouse button and drag it towards the place where you want to add, where you want to shift. So the new position of slide number 2 is at the 4th position. So this is the way where you can insert the slide, you can delete the slide, and you can create the duplicate of your slide, and you can rearrange your slide. Hope student you have understood the thing which we have learned today. Thank you students for watching this video. Take care and be safe.